There's no two ways of getting about it, guys. Sales is incredibly stressful. But does it have to be? Keep watching to find out more. What's going on, sales family? It's Fahed from Sales Unveiled once again, helping slash through all the misconceptions around sales, business, side hustles, and personal development, giving you the practical advice that you need in your day-to-day roles with whatever the hell this thing is growing in my face. I mean, look at it. Freaking huge. You don't need me to tell you that sales is incredibly stressful and can wear you down over time. From not hitting target, getting rejected by prospects, all these tiny little microaggressions soon start to add up. That being said, if you are feeling a little bit stressed out in your particular sales role, fret not, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips to avoid feeling stressed out when you're working in a sales role. 1, go to bed early. Long gone are the days in my late teens to early 20s where I'd be able to go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning, wake up feeling fresh as a daisy, completely rejuvenated for the day ahead. Getting old sucks. Can't emphasize enough, guys, just how important it is getting a good night's sleep when you work in sales. Gonna be honest, guys, I've had days working in sales that have been incredibly stressful to the point where my meetings haven't gone well, haven't been able to get through to any prospects on the phone, any of those kinds of things. And having a good night's sleep just made me wake up rejuvenated and refreshed for the day ahead. Literally getting a solid 8 hours worth of sleep in completely made all the difference. I found that getting a really good night's sleep on a Sunday in particular, when you might have a little bit of anxiety about your sales job the next day, actually probably works the best. A little sneaky bonus tip as well, which you've probably heard thousands of times before, so don't credit me with this, it wasn't my idea, is just to avoid going on your phone or any of those kinds of things about an hour before you go to sleep, and instead read a book or read some sales books that actually can help with your profession to really help you unwind and relax for the day ahead. You can tell you're getting old when you're talking about sleep habits, guys, right? You know what never gets old though? If you absolutely tap that bell notification and smash the like and subscribe buttons, as it really does help out the channel in growing and just spreading the positive vibes here around sales. 2, plan your day effectively. If you can take one thing away from this video, make sure it's this point. Often when we're feeling stressed out working in sales, it's usually because of the lack of control. Lack of control in what our prospects might say, lack of control in the timeline it takes to close a deal, and lack of control in our own diaries. Now, this is something that I used to struggle with a fair bit as well. I mean, looking at my calendar before was absolutely disgusting. However, I found that getting the control in the calendar there will definitely ease the stress levels that you're feeling. For example, if you've got a really important sales pitch that day or an in-person meeting that you've got to go to, make sure that you schedule in your preparation time, your travel time, and your do not disturb all in your calendar so everyone else can see it. Alternatively, if you want to research a prospect before giving them a quick cold call, it's always worth putting this in your diary there as well, just to avoid getting pulled from pillar to post. Even some of the day-to-day activities that you'll be doing, such as sending out emails, making cold calls, can also be scheduled in your calendar as things like power hours, where you're going to really focus up and get those activities done. Make sure you also implement a hard stop in your day. So as soon as it hits 5 o'clock or whatever time you finish, you don't do any additional work there. Word of advice, guys, there's always more work to do. You'll never be able to complete everything in one particular work day. Don't stress yourself out about that, because plenty more days working in sales. 3, work backwards to hit your target. So we've talked about this quite a lot in quite a few recent videos, but I think it's worth reiterating again in this video because it's such an important point. It'll definitely stop in helping you feeling super stressed out. One of the biggest stresses that people have working in sales is literally just hitting their target, whether that's weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. One of the best things that you can do then is just work out the number of calls, meetings, and contracts you need to send out in order to hit your sales target. For example, let's say that you have a £100,000 target that you need to hit in a particular quarter. Very round number to use, but it's easy math, and math was not my strong suit. In order to hit that 100k target, you need to hold at least 20 further stage meetings. And in order to get those 20 further stage meetings, you need to make 50 introductory calls with prospects. Sales family, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on what you do to avoid feeling stressed out in your particular sales roles. And as I mentioned earlier on, if you're interested in more pretty good content around sales, business, side hustles, and of course, personal development, absolutely smash those like and subscribe buttons. As guess what? It really does help out the channel. Until the next one, guys, I'll leave you to it. Have a good one. Bye for now.